guys, welcome back to another reaction video here on Our Eyes Your Eyes. Right now I'm ready to watch episode 12 of Vinland Saga. But before starting this video I want to remind you, as always, to subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell and follow me in this adventure, especially if you love Vinland Saga. Oh my god, now we have to understand if Canuto, whatever, he is a boy, he's a man or a woman. I don't know. Let's watch it together in order to understand it. Are you ready? It's time to watch it. But what about Canuto? Lydia. Lydia. It's the first time he says his mother's name. Wow. That's amazing. That's great. Wow. That's true. Okay. But where is Thorfinn? Where is Canuto, whatever? Okay. Why? Okay. A kid? Okay, he's a man. He's a boy. Oh my god, what? He didn't explain anything. At that time they had to walk a lot. There were not trains, airplanes or whatever. No matter the seasons, they had to walk. Something is coming. Yeah, but are they coming? I hope so. I feel anxious. Who is this man? Ah, okay, thank you. I was a little bit afraid. But where is Thorfinn? Ah, Wales, that's beautiful. Ah, okay. Wow. Oh, his voice. Ah, okay. He has a Latin name, anyway. My. Actually, yes. Ooh. Okay, finally. Yes. Yeah, he has to find the courage to answer. Oh. They're coming. Eh, he can sense it. Oh no, the same attack as for his father. It's time to defend him, yeah. Okay, here I am with the commentary, as always. First of all, Knuto, or whatever, he is a boy. Okay, so we can't imagine anything else because we heard also his voice. He is a male, so finished. Yeah, let me tell you one thing regarding always Kanuto, Kanuto or whatever. When they are talking about, are you sure he's going to be the new king of England, or are you sure, are you going to handle England after all this mess? Yes, in that moment I said yes, he will, because in history we know that this Knuto, he became the king of England, so I'm pretty sure he will make it. Following the history books, he has to make it. But I still think that he has something in common with Thorfinn, because both of them, they are not ready to do what other people expect them to do. Let me be precise. Thorfinn is still not ready to have his personal revenge, because he is always a step before others. And at the same time, Knuto, Kanuto, whatever, he is still too shy, he doesn't want to take decisions by himself, he always needs another person to help him or another person to speak for him. So I think that both of them, they can share their insecurities, or they can learn something from one another. That's why I wanted to see them together, or that's why I want to see when they talk together. Because I think that this experience, all this experience together, will help both of them in the future. I think they can be helpful for one another. I don't know what you think, guys, but that's what I feel. And also because when I heard that they have more or less the same age, come on, I think Thorfinn right now, he is 15 probably. At that time, you became a prince or you became a king so early. So I can imagine that they are not ready to do what other adults expect them to do. But in this case, yeah, I think they have something in common. They are so opposite from other points of view, but for some points of view, they can be similar. So let's see the evolutions of these two characters going on together. Then I was really happy to see that Thorfinn has to defend Kanuto, Knuto or whatever, because I think that he can learn from him how to be kind. I don't know how to say it. He can learn how to step back when it's time to. And probably he can learn the will not to fight. Let me say it like this. I don't know if you understood what I mean, but that's what I feel. And that's why even Askeladd, whatever, he remembered Thor's in his mind when he was talking about how Kanuto, Knuto or whatever could be a great example for England in the future. Probably because he's different from others. And I don't know exactly what made the real Kanuto, Knuto or whatever the king of England, in history I'm talking, but he made a difference. I know that he made the difference. So I wanted to see here in this story if they portrayed this Kanuto, Knuto or whatever in this way, to make a difference. And maybe he's making a difference, and by doing this he's helping Thorfinn to find the key, to find the answer, to reach what he wants. Who knows? I really liked even the person who helped Askeladd, whatever, Gratianus. They say Gratianus, but let's say that it's Gratianus because it's a Latin name. In fact, right now in Italy you can find people whose name is Graziano, so it comes from that, Gratianus. And why? Because they were under the Roman Empire, so that's why his name is like that. But anyway, Gratianus was right. He wants to hear the voice of the prince because he has to make the choice once he becomes the king of England. He doesn't need the help of anybody to make decisions. So I think Ragnar was wrong in this case, because in the previous episode he said why he can't choose anything. But right now you have to help him understanding that he has to take responsibilities for the future if he will become king. I still believe that he doesn't want to. I mean, he is interested in doing something else. And probably he was forced to become the next king, or when it will become in the future that he has to be a king. That's what I see, because I don't think he's the classical example of a king, and that's why Askeladd, whatever, says, Mom, throughout my 40 years fighting, I've always realized how people were by looking at them, right? But in this case, it's a little bit different because the person himself is different. Probably this is a great surprise even for Askeladd, whatever. At the beginning of the episode, I thought, okay, let's go back to that scene in which we find Askeladd, whatever, versus, let's say, Canuto. But no, we started in a different way. We know now that Askeladd's mother, her name is Lydia. Okay, because he always talks about his father Olaf, but I think it's the first time that we hear his mother's name. And why? Probably she was from Wales as well. We still don't know that. We saw different Askeladd, whatever, in this episode because he was thinking a lot. And even Bjorn found out that there was something strange in his behavior. Let's see in the future what's going on. But anyway, I think this episode was really good. It was different from others, also in this case. I liked this last scene because, as you can see, they are attacking from the top of the mountains, from the top of the hills, as when Thor's died. I think Thorfinn right now, he's remembering that moment. The technique of attacking is the same. But in this case, he has to protect a person. In the first episodes, he couldn't protect his father because he was stopped by Bjorn. But here, right now, he has the mission to save a person. It's something different. It's a sort of evolution also in this case. I think he will protect Canuto so well, but I still want to see them talking. It would be great, I guess. Even from the fact that they are right now together, it's a good environment in this relationship. Let's see what's going to happen in the future. Last but not least, I feel a little bit sad because every time Thorfinn has to say, will you reward me? If I do this, will you repay me with a duel? Yes, I will repay you with a duel. It doesn't seem serious anymore because at the beginning, when he said, okay, let's do a duel, it seemed real. It seemed something that was happening for real. But right now, every time, oh, can you give me a duel? Will you give me a reward? Yes, I will challenge you. Okay, I will give you a duel. Okay. It's becoming something obvious, and even the importance now is decreasing of the duel itself. I don't know if you felt the same, but from my point of view, I feel bored when Askeladd, whatever, repeated, okay, yes, I will give you another duel. I mean, okay. Thorfinn, come on, wake up. You are under his decisions. You are under his instructions, orders. I hope that Thorfinn doesn't ask any more stuff like that. If he wants to duel, he will do it without even asking. Suddenly, he's still under him, and that's so frustrating to see. But of course, I think this is part still of the evolution of his character. I'm not blaming him at all, but I feel frustrated because, come on, Thorfinn, stop saying that. Because you seems like a baby boy that is asking for a candy if he does his homework, for example. Oh, no, please. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this episode together with me. Stay tuned because next Thursday I'm coming back with episode 13. Subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell. Bye bye guys, see you in the next video. Bye!